Rangers' aggressive summer rebuild has taken another unexpected turn, this time involving a potential 8-figure move that's hit a major twist. Just as things appeared to be gathering momentum, fresh developments behind the scenes have thrown a spanner in the works, with key areas of the squad still needing reinforcement and the clock ticking before competitive fixtures pile up. The latest twist could reshape the club's transfer strategy entirely. So what has happened? Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers youngster Mason Munn is on the verge of securing a loan move to Dunfermline Athletic as he looks to take the next big step in his promising career. The 19-year-old stopper is highly rated within the corridors of Ibrox and is widely tipped to emerge as a future number 1 at Rangers. Now, with first-team opportunities limited at the club, a season of regular football in the Championship could be exactly what he needs to accelerate his development. Talks between Rangers and Dunfermline are underway, according to sources, with both clubs hopeful of finalising a deal that would see Munn spend the campaign at East End Park under the watchful eye of Neil Lennon, who is actively in the market for a new goalkeeper. Munn, under contract at Ibrox until 2028, made his senior debut last season in a Scottish Cup win, and this potential move is seen as a valuable opportunity to gain experience at a competitive level. Back at Rangers, the goalkeeping picture has been evolving. Russell Martin had previously explored several options to strengthen the department, including Brighton's Carl Rushworth, whom he worked with at Swansea, and Sheffield Wednesday's Pierce Charles. However, the recent contract extension signed by Kieran Wright appears to have settled some of the uncertainty. Wright is now in line to act as third choice behind Jack Butland and Liam Kelly. Butland endured an inconsistent spell last term, but gave fans reasons to be optimistic with a composed showing against Panathinaikos. Reflecting on the club's goalkeeping situation earlier in pre-season, Martin outlined his vision. "I think you need to have 2 good goalkeepers. Ideally, 3 at a club like this," he said. "It's the same as any position. We'll keep assessing what they can do, what they can't do. We have 2 good goalkeepers, we're fortunate with that. But at the minute, I've been happy with the 2 guys." As the summer window progresses, Munn's expected loan could be a significant chapter in both his personal development and Rangers' long-term planning between the sticks. Now, in a huge 8-figure twist, Rangers' search for the wide reinforcements continues to gather pace, but they've just hit a major stumbling block. The Ibrox club have seen an ambitious move for Crystal Palace winger Yesurun Raksaki firmly rejected, according to The Athletic. Rangers reportedly tabled an initial loan offer with an obligation to buy next summer, potentially worth up to £10 million, a figure that would make the 22-year-old the club's second most expensive signing ever, behind the £12 million spent on Torre Andre Flo in 2000. But Palace have dismissed the approach, unwilling to part with the highly rated attacker under those terms. Raksaki, who has represented England at under-21 level and is also eligible to play for Ghana, remains under contract at Selhurst Park until 2028. He spent last season on loan at Sheffield United in the Championship, but has struggled to break into Oliver Glasner's first-team plan since returning for pre-season. Despite his uncertain future in South London, Palace appear in no rush to sanction a departure. Rangers' interest in the right-sided winger isn't new. Links first surfaced last month, and it's believed head coach Russell Martin is a long-time admirer, having previously attempted to sign Raksaki during his time at Southampton. With the Scottish Giants intent on bolstering their attacking options, their eyes have again turned to the English market. While the recent addition of JD Gisema, who impressed with a goal in Tuesday night's 2-0 Champions League win over Panathinaikos, has added some flair on the left, Martin's options on the right remain thin. Kieran Dowell, a natural central midfielder, was asked to fill in there against the Greek side, underlining the lack of depth in that position. There is, however, hope emerging from within. Teenager Finley Curtis has caught the eye in pre-season, and Colombian talent Oscar Cortez has returned to fitness. But Martin, gearing up for a demanding European campaign and a Premiership title tilt, is eager to bring in further quality out wide. Last season's standout performer on the right, Václav Černý, returned to Wolfsburg following the expiry of his loan, and a permanent move back to Glasgow appears increasingly unlikely. New sporting director Kevin Thelwell has been proactive in reshaping the squad, with several English-based recruits arriving in recent weeks, including Max Aarons and Joe Rothwell from Bournemouth, Nasser Giga from Wolves, Emmanuel Fernandez from Peterborough, fellow Arsgaard from Luton, and Gassama from Sheffield Wednesday. Beyond the flanks, Rangers are also monitoring the striker situation closely. Danilo, Cyril Dessers, and Hamza Igaman all featured against Panathinaikos, but question marks still surround the latter two. Dessers has been linked with a move to AEK Athens, while Igaman continues to draw interest from Lille and several other European clubs. Any new arrivals up front may depend on who leaves in the coming weeks. Rangers head to Athens next week for the second leg of their Champions League qualifier against Panathinaikos, with a tie against either Servette or Victoria Plzen awaiting if they progress. And defeat, meanwhile, would see them drop into the Europa League third qualifying round to face either Shakhtar Donetsk or Besiktas. In other news, Rangers look set to fend off another European suitor for Hamza Igaman, with Feyenoord pulling back from a potential deal after refusing to meet the Scottish Giants' hefty valuation. The Dutch heavyweights have shown interest in the Moroccan forward following an impressive debut campaign at Ibrox. But while admiration for the 22-year-old is clear, RFC News understands Feyenoord are not prepared to smash their transfer record to secure his signature. That hesitation all but rules out a move, for now. Igaman, who featured off the bench in the Rangers' recent friendly against Panathinaikos, continues to attract high-profile attention after a breakout year in Glasgow. With 16 goals and 3 assists in 46 appearances, his impact speaks for itself. Whether deployed through the middle or out wide, his dynamic movement, eye for goal, and versatility have made him a crucial cog in Russell Martin's attacking plans. Reports had previously claimed Feyenoord were ready to break the bank for the Moroccan international. However, with their current transfer record standing at £8.6 million for Sem Stein, the near £15 million Rangers are demanding has proven too steep. Igaman's rise has caught the eye of several clubs across Europe, including Premier League trio Everton, West Ham and Leicester, along with Ligue 1 sides Lille and Marseille. This growing interest has only strengthened Rangers' hand, allowing them to stand firm in their valuation. From a Rangers perspective, keeping hold of Igaman makes as much sense on the pitch as it does financially. His talent and trajectory suggest that his value will only climb with time, and his ability to operate across the front line gives Russell Martin both tactical flexibility and firepower heading into the new season. If no club steps up to meet the asking price, Rangers won't be disappointed. In fact, they'll be delighted. Retaining a player of Igaman's caliber could be a vital edge in both domestic competition and European fixtures, while potentially setting up an even bigger payday down the line. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.